All right, so here we are. We're gonna retest my overhead position. We have, from the beginning of this video, when in that overhead position, I was very compensated. I wasn't able to go overhead, so I'm gonna put the bar now overhead in a better position after I just did some mobility drills, okay? So, let's see if it helped. So you can see, I'm able to activate my shoulders. I'm able to press up and through that bar. I'm able to get that bar in the back plane where I want it, and I actually don't feel as restricted in the chest. I don't feel like I want to compensate by overarching to make that compensation. I'm able to squeeze down on my abs. You can see my spine is in a good position straight up and down, and I'm in kind of right in that back plane of the body. So just from those simple drills, I spent maybe a couple minutes there, on and off camera, obviously. And yeah, you can see that I've already improved my overhead mobility. Now I'm ready to snatch, overhead squat, and even getting those handstand movements that's maybe are eluding a few of us. So open up your T-spine, guys. Spend some time on this stuff. It's very important. What's ailing you guys? You guys have any things for me? Remember to hit me up. You can shoot me a message at my Instagram handle, tattoos, beards, and barbells. I love to help you guys out, or you can send me a message on the Harbor Park page. Feel free to comment below, share your feedback, ask me opinions. I'm pretty good at assessing those mobility needs right off the bat. So we'll see you guys next week on the Weekly Fix. All right, guys, so number 2, you're gonna need a peanut and a heavy-ish kettlebell. I went with like a 45. Usually I go with like a 50. I just grabbed whatever was convenient for me today, so a peanut. And we're gonna think about putting this on the, like either side of the spine and that upper back. Okay, so we're gonna make sure the ball is not on the spine. We're gonna put that kind of right, we're gonna start right there in that upper back area. Okay, I'm gonna take this kettlebell. You can have a friend as well, put it on the chest. You can do this with a 45-pound plate as well. And we're just gonna kind of lean back, press into it. You're gonna lift up those hips a little bit, and we can slowly start to move that ball, as you see, rolling down my spine a little bit as I move. I kind of find a spot that's a little like, ooh, that hurts. Break it up. Try to lengthen back over that. Move the arm a little bit through some range of motion. And we're just trying to free up those muscles, okay? So we're gonna go up and back, and kind of just up and down on that spine. Get those erectors opening up and the rhomboids. You can see that it's kind of a spot here. I'm gonna flex and go back. And you want to try to keep that kettlebell on the opposite side of the ball. When you're done, you just take it off, and there you go. So, let's go test and retest. We'll see how my shoulders look from these simple drills. Let's see if it opened up the T. Drill number 1, you're just gonna need a bench. You can do this on a box, a plow box as well. You need a 10 or a 15-pound plate. And what you're gonna do is we're gonna lean back on this bench. We want the base of the neck or the shoulders to kind of go hang off the bench just a little bit. Okay, just because you want to be able to get in that overhead position. And then I'm going to take that plate, I'm going to press it overhead. Now it's really important to keep this low back pinned to the ground, okay? So naturally, if you watch, my spine is going to want to curve up to make compensation as I go overhead. Your goal is to not compensate, because that's what I'm going to do in an overhead position when I stand tall, and that's not a good position for the spine. So I want to train it, pin it down, squeeze my belly, okay? So that's the first training. Second one is, we're going to press this up. We're going to start to go back in our overhead position. This may take you about 10 to 15 times, but your goal is, without letting that low back come off the bench, try to get that plate to go back overhead and touch the floor behind you. Like I said, each one you might get a little bit lower and lower and lower, but the goal is not to go in that overhead position and then break, okay? Because then I'm compensating. That's not good. So we want to pin that low back to the bench again. You can see it's already starting to open up my chest. All right, we're going to go on to number 2.